All right, hello everybody. How's it going? Happy Sunday. Hope you all are doing well. We're back with some more Lies of P. There we go. Let's just go ahead and jump right on in here. Man. All right. I was running a little bit behind this morning, so I was on a bit of a rush to eat and get my stream started and everything. So apologies if I'm just kind of like getting in the zone here. Feel a little bit not focused yet. Okay. Let's see. I think last time we had just spoken to Vanini here, and he wants us to, I don't know, do something while we're in this place. Working okay? Oops, didn't mean to do that. There was something I felt like I remember I wanted to check, but I don't remember what that is now. And the weapon swapping is actually kind of slow. It's not like super slow, but it's slower than I expected it to be. Like, it plays out a more specific drawing animation, which makes sense, but I wonder if you can even kill that thing. Seems like you ought to be able to. There is... I'm trying to tell if there's like another platform over there, but I don't know if it's one you can actually get to. But I just want to get my bearings because this place is a little bit mazy. And it's easy enough to get kind of turned around. Yeah, I guess you just straight up can't climb up to that one. That doesn't necessarily mean you can't go there, because you might be able to. It's below where you originally start, I think, over that way. I think that's the area where you can fall down. What I would like to find out is where, if at all possible, if it's possible, it would be nice to be able to stop the burning rolling boulders here made of robot corpses. That thing. Because it just kind of comes out repeatedly, and there's an item way down at the other end, but I don't think I can get that item without getting hit by a ball and probably killed. But I didn't see any sort of like special way to maybe stop it. So I'm hoping we come across something at some point. But I just have to remember that it's there otherwise. Like, it'd have to be up there somewhere as far as like a way to get to it. And it does kind of look like there could be like stuff over in that direction, but I don't know if there are things we can get to right now or not. Yeah, maybe we can, because there is clearly a door over here. We can't open it right now, but it seems like there must be some way to get it over into that direction. I guess I didn't go this way yet. I thought maybe I had. Seems suspicious. That makes sense. A little bit sus. Oh, nice ergo fragment. Okay, okay. This might lead to what we were talking about. That also looks like something that could break. I don't like that you crawl. and that you crawl quickly on top of that. Okay, they're at least relatively weak. I feel like this thing's gonna break when I try to cross it. That's my main concern, because there's clearly, like, debris there. Ow. Nothing even over here. Okay. But there'd be, like, something. Alright, this is coming back around to the shortcut, but this feels like there's clearly, like, a big dude on the other side of that who's gonna break through, right? Like, that's definitely what's going to happen. There we go. Okay. What is this? Saw blade. Alright, it's another throwable. Oh, I thought there was something there for a second. Alright, let's go see what this is all about here. If we could at least get the shortcut door open, that'd be good. Is that one of the... It's one of the fire guys. Yeah. I don't know what these guys can do because I haven't really fought them yet. This one has like a big shovel. Oh, that goes way farther than I thought it would. Alright. I'm just walking around a little bit. I kind of want to get the door open if possible. No? Okay. I don't know if I was out of stamina. I couldn't do anything from where I was there. Wow, that really has great tracking. Okay, there's one problem I kind of feel like I have with the game, and that is if you do get pancaked, you're basically just dead. I feel like the game could use, like, maybe you'll get a skill for it or something. Like, I should note that as, like, a caveat, but there doesn't seem to be any sort of way to sort of escape from a perilous situation like that. Like, there's no safety roll via Sekiro, or even just kind of general quick recovery. You're just kind of just stuck on the ground, and they can just keep OTGing you. Overheat occurs when fire damage builds up. Both your character and the monsters will take increased fire damage and receive continuous fire damage. In addition, monsters will experience slower natural HP recovery. Your character's guard regain recovery amount will decrease. The higher your fire resistance, the slower the overheat's gauge's charge speed. Okay. Use a purification ampule to remove the status. Alright, let's try this again. We just gotta get, like, in the right area, not this way. I mean, we need to go that way too, but... if we are intending to look for the way to remove those rolling boulders, I think we have to go in this direction, assuming it's even an option. Happened there, I didn't get my backstab. Oh, we can actually go this way. Only downside is the big guy's gonna be there, I assume. Yep. Plus all these boys. Alright, just trying to get somewhere where I can get my bearings here. Hopefully be slightly safer. What is he doing? Alright, I do want to learn how to fight this guy, though. Man, that is so delayed. The timing for that is such... It's so tricky. All of this dude's moves are like that, honestly. I can't do that. Oh, that sucks. Man, sincerely, it's so hard to figure out this dude's timing because... Oh, I'm overheated. He really just loves to hold it, and then it just instantly comes out. It's like, it's all... You gotta anticipate it, but the timing to anticipate is tricky as hell. I mean, I feel like that's just this game in a nutshell. Like, every enemy is like that. Some are a little more telegraphed than others, thankfully, but, like, there's just too many things that are like this. Like, they would not be all that difficult if their attacks were just not, like, instantaneous when they come out. Hey, Anna, how's it going? Good to see you. Hope you're having a good one. We will get this guy down, for sure. Just bring him back to where we were fighting him, because that was a little bit better. New. There we go. Swordsmanship Master's Amulet. Reduces weapon durability consumption. Probably not going to use that one, at least not right now. Amulet that can be equipped on a puppet, information and memories, blah, blah, blah. The Swordsmanship Master's graceful movements largely reduce weapon wear and tear. However, there are extremely few puppets who could imitate him, even when equipped with the amulet with the record of his movements. I feel like our weapon durability doesn't drain that quickly. I almost feel like it drains slower than it did in the demo, honestly, because I feel like I used to have to do it a lot more frequently. I'm not quite sure what that did. Sounds like liquid is flowing. How's your day going? Pretty good so far. Can't really complain too much. What? I thought you got hit by that. Okay. Alright, so what's this way then? It made an earthquake? Oh yeah, the lever you mean? Oh, this is what the Trinity key was for. That's unexpected. Question of the day, did this factory worker ever think he would be destroyed like a puppet? We got the Trinity key, I believe, from doing the riddle on the phone. Blue Blood's tailcoat and quartz. Hey, nice, more quartz. 3 create 1, you open the door, but be one with the great ones. Okay, I can't like sit or anything, so I'm not sure what this means yet. Blue Blood's tailcoat. Formal attire of the stalker organization of bastards. The blue tailcoats are the bastards' pride. The bastards who didn't fit in with Krot's ruling class dreamed of overturning the world. They teamed up with the foreign alchemists of the Isle, opening the door to Krot's golden era. Oh, this is the one that they showed off a lot, like in the trailers and shit, and just general gameplay. It's definitely a good-looking outfit. I do like it. Looks culty in the room, yeah. I don't know. I feel like I should stand out and wear something other than what the trailers showed off and stuff, but I will admit that this also just is really good looking. I'll wear it for a bit. Why not? Is this... This is where I fought Shieldy McGee. Okay, so that's a shortcut to there, I guess. Oops, I really wish I hadn't wasted that. Oh well. I gotta get my various other game muscle memory out of my fingertips so I don't accidentally do shit like that too much. Okay. I still don't know if we can shut off the boulder or not. I want to, obviously. I don't need to go around this way. We should... I don't think there was anything in the other direction, though. This whole area just kind of feels like a dead end, unfortunately. I thought this would lead us to... maybe where the boulder shutoff is, but... See, the double dodge is nice, but because, you know, you often end up spamming dodge in games like this, or the button for it at least, it's really easy to accidentally kind of fuck that up and just dodge more times than you mean to. Yeah, there doesn't seem to be any way, unless the lever turned it off. I would hope that it did, but I'm not gonna, like, assume that. I guess we can go look. But yeah, there just might not be a way to turn them off. If we don't find a way to turn it off, it just tells us that, you know, no matter what, we just have to hope. Oh, it washed away the corruption. That's cool. Now we can go down there without having to worry. I wonder if it washed it away everywhere. Because there's another area where there's a bunch of corruption to deal with. But yeah, that just keeps on coming no matter what. I should double check at the other end just to make sure there's not like a switch or something that I missed. Doesn't seem like it though. Yeah, and that doesn't, that's like, there's nothing up there. So I think you just straight up can't turn this off, which means that what we really want to do, I guess, is just try to grab the item at the other end, and if we die, we die. Maybe we should spend our ergo before we do then, just so that, you know, if there's not like a little safety drop down there or something, then at least we've spent our ergo and we don't have to worry so much if we lose it. I just have to find my way back there again. Well, let me get to the ergo first. Or to the Stargazer, I mean. Although, now that I think about it, you should really just use the stopwatch. There's no reason to, like, go to a bonfire, you know, a Stargazer, to go to the hotel, because the watch just does it for you from anywhere. And there's no, like, cooldown or limitation on the use of it. Maybe you'll lose it at some point for some reason, but I don't know. My parents weren't married or even still in a relationship when I was born. Yeah, that makes sense. Mine definitely were, so I am not a technical bastard, just a, you know, just one in spirit, I guess. She moved positions again. Maybe she just moves around. I'm curious if she has anything new to say, though. Nope. Can do one level, but then we would need... Okay, hang on. Let's use one of these. That should be enough for 2 levels.
I'll use my power.
We don't need more capacity right now. I'm sure we will, but let's just bump up our technique even more. We could go with advanced because we're probably going to want it eventually, but I want to at least get technique to 20 first. And, you know, we are going to want more vigor. We're going to maybe want to put some in vitality eventually. Maybe. I don't think there was anything else here to do right now, aside from maybe... Oh, we have this quartz. We could go put that in something. We have 1 moonstone, so that's not enough to do another weapon upgrade. I don't even know if I want to upgrade the dagger a bunch, but I did make it a +1, so... You know, we have, like, an elemental weapon as our offhand. Mind you, I can also switch those things around. I don't specifically have to keep it as the dagger. We can, Oh, hello, kitty. You can pet the cat. Never mind, you can't pet the cat. Why is there no dog? I mean, I get it. We're a puppet. But what if you're also a puppet? You could be a puppet cat. You don't know. Less dog enemies, more... Wait, change shape. No saved shape memories. Can you get cosmetic stuff in this? I wonder. I do remember I clicked on somebody's stream the other day. I wasn't really even trying to watch Lies of P, but that's what they were streaming. I had just done it because I was like trying to switch some Twitch stuff around quickly. And I saw that they had a different haircut, and I just thought maybe it was just part of the game, because I was like, it's either a hat piece or it just changes your hair. But then I looked at them and they were wearing the Vanini glasses, so I was just like, oh, maybe your hair just gets long at some point as part of the story. I mean, it might, but now I'm just looking at this and maybe you actually get like some cosmetic things, but you gotta find them. This is a tough call. I feel like having an extra heal is never a bad thing. Extra Fable slots certainly wouldn't hurt. It might get me to use my buff a little bit more often. Increasing staggerable window could always be good. I think I'll go with this first. I know it's maybe a little bit the safety, but... we can enhance the stagger attack of charge attacks, meaning that it applies more stagger when we're doing the charge attack, which could definitely be very good. Guard, regain, recovery, fatal attack, pulse, cell charge, lower damage when discharged, lower damage while dodging. This could also be useful just because I dodge a lot. I like the idea of charging the Legion when eliminating an enemy. I feel like that would just generally be useful. Yeah, let's just do this for now. It won't give us another healing cell yet, not until we get another quartz. Alright, let's get out of here. We've spent all we needed to spend for now. And we'll go see if we can get that item where the rolling boulder trap is. I'm gonna have to like chase it down there. I just don't know if I can even like get back in time, even if I'm like right on its tail. Because number one, you get slowed a little bit when you pick up an item. Now, there could be like a convenient little place to drop down there if you're like quick about it. Maybe you can drop and then drop again or something into a safe spot. But otherwise, I don't know how you'd avoid getting hit there. See, this isn't quite the way though, because this is like part way through. It would be further this way, I think. I know these guys are gonna... oh, right, it's down here. They may follow me, that's okay. So here's the boulder. Let's make sure this guy is taken care of first. Oh, I didn't realize there was another one. Man, lining up for a backstab in this game is like, it's kind of difficult to do. This isn't even the beginning like I thought it was. Trying to get their attention. You might be able to just sneak up on this guy. See, for whatever reason, I thought there was two. Oh, right, it's from the other Stargazer, now I understand. Now it makes sense. So we need to be like right behind this thing. Maybe there's a spot you can stand over there safely. I don't think I'm going to be fast enough here. Okay, we can stand here, I think. It's just a dim ergo fragment. Drops down into some... I think that's just death. I don't see, like, a path to go. Okay, that was no big deal. We should probably just go back to the previous Stargazer and then figure out where we want to go from there. Just gonna wait for this guy to die, though. Free money. Ooh, he dropped an item, though. Oh, I didn't realize you could drop those. Well, we might be able to upgrade our dagger. That's cool. That means you can actually farm those. I didn't think you'd be able to. I mean, it makes sense that some enemies would drop them. I just didn't think, like, such regular ones would. You know what? Screw it. Let me go make this dagger a +2. I think I have enough. Because, yeah, I do want to try using some other weaponry, but, like, it's a little weird because, you know, the mix and match thing makes sense for... how do I describe this? It's almost like doing an infusion, kind of, because you're changing... when you change, like, the handle, you're changing the moveset, but you're also changing the scaling. So, like, I could put, you know, it's more like the head is kind of like the damage type, and it also informs, you know, one of the Fable arts, of course. And then, depending on what handle you're putting it on, that informs the scaling and the moveset, as well as the other Fable art. So, you know, if you really want... As long as it scales with advance, you could even put, like, the electric coil stick head onto, like, the dagger handle to make it a faster, like, electric weapon if you really wanted to. I don't quite understand. I guess the only the blades or the heads themselves get actually upgraded, though, not the handles. So that's one thing you have to kind of watch out for. But yeah, like, straight up, we could do this. Awkward though it may be. So this would become a still advanced scaling weapon because of the handle. And it's, like, awkward because it has, like, a really small a really small handle on it now, but hang on, let me go out to the courtyard. You can see, like, now this thing has the dagger moveset, so if you want, like, a stabby electric weapon that's weird because it's blunt, you could use it that way. It just makes sense to potentially do it this way if you A, want it to be a fast weapon, or B, you just really want the dagger moveset. But more specifically, this allows you to keep the advanced scaling if you're going for the advance, whereas other weapons don't do that. However, you can change the scaling with the cranks as well. They allow you to further modify stuff to change them from what they normally are, but those you gotta find. Alright, so let me fix this guy. Do that. And then also, we gotta fix this thingy. Okay. Just, those are still, you know, assembled. Let's upgrade the dagger.
I know my way around.
There we go. Now it's a +2. Okay. We should head back now. I need to, while this is loading, I'm going to quickly turn my fan on because I turned it off this morning. I was playing, part of the reason I was late is I was playing some custom Valorant stuff with Charlie and a few folks And we played a little bit longer than I was expecting to. So it got a little bit late, and then I was like, oh, I should probably get going. And then I was like, well, I still need to eat something first, and I had like a salad prepared, and those I don't eat super quickly, so I was just like, all right, let me eat this, and then I'll start upstream. I wasn't as late as I thought I would be, thankfully. Okay, one sec. Let me turn on my fan. There we go. It is a little bit warm in here. Might have to adjust it. It doesn't feel like it's quite centered on me. One sec. There we go. That's better. Okay. Back to this. Alright. I feel like a number of the enemies here, like, they actually... It's good to use the Fulminus on them, but... I want to use the dagger, too, but we're running into a lot of enemies that are more resistant to the heat stuff, I think. Makes sense that you'd get this weapon here anyway, but... Alright, the current question is just going to be, do I want to go this way and deal with all this, or should we... I think we might want to backtrack now that we've flushed the corruption, at least out of the main area. Maybe we should go see if we can take on this big guy. There was another area, too, that had one of these. We could start with this. I don't know that we're really prepared to fight this dude, but we can at least give it a try if we want. Puppet of the Future. I think I hit his melee weapon. Yep. Oh, that has a big AoE to it. I'm gonna top off just in case. Feels like fighting the last giant, sort of. Probably gonna get stronger, or just more haywire or something. I want him to do one of his sweeping attacks. There we go, because that allows me to close in. Enemies become more resistant Elden Ring style? That's kind of cool if they do. There we go. But I guess he did a little accidental steppy on me there. So I feel like, nice. I feel like this guy was actually like insanely easy. I was expecting him to be like much more difficult. Like I said, kind of like fighting the last giant, but more specifically, I think that dude is probably much harder to deal with if you're just trying to wade through corruption the whole time. Booster glaive. Ooh. If you go out of your way to drain it first, he just seems pretty easy. I mean, I got stepped on a couple of times, but... Or, well, once. The first time, I just didn't know how big the AoE of his attacks was going to be, so I was, like, still kind of in the area of it. The second time, he just kind of did, like, a little extra steppy, and I wasn't sure if it had a hitbox or not. So the question was, where... Oh, I missed an item down there. I guess there's not like a super quick way down there. I was kind of hoping there would be. Let's go back. But there was that other like big corruption pool, and I'm wondering if that's drained too now, or if that stays the same. But I gotta try to figure out where that was. Oh, I see. That's just kind of hard to see in the first place. Another moonstone. Nice. Let me check this guy out here. Booster glaive. Interesting. So it's like an axe. Glaive blade assembled by a I mean, it should be like a glaive, but a glaive blade assembled by a stalker by attaching booster equipment together because it's a blade taken from a giant cutting machine. It is heavy but forceful. The puppet frenzy birthed a generation that lost their families and swore revenge. Axel, who went to war with his father's paper cutter in hand, was no different. I was gonna say that does kind of look like a paper cutter. Handle of the glaive assembled by a stalker by attaching booster equipment together. Booster attacks are tricky but fast and powerful. Not enough firepower, just add more. I see. That's kind of dope. Oh, that's got a long recovery speed. Takes a lot of stamina to use, too. Strength build. So, I think it was Nightmare had asked if there's two-handed weapons. This is kind of a two-hander. You still, like, you use two hands to actually swing it. Again, most weapons in this game aren't exactly two-handers, but... I like that the... It's like a rocket-propelled swing. That's pretty cool. We might fuck around with that later. We are sort of... Oh, interesting. That's a technique weapon, not a... I would have assumed that was strength. It obviously does, like, a lot more damage. But it is heavy. Might be something we fuck around with later. I'm surprised that's not a strength weapon. I mean, I guess because it's a glaive, it kind of makes sense, but... Alright, I don't think we can go anywhere else from here, right? This is just kind of a dead end. Yeah. I gotta try to remember how to get to the other corrupted place. I think it might be best if I just go back this way. Or maybe down to where the shield thing was. I don't know. I could just kind of backtrack or like just start from more like the beginning and try to find my way. Or we could maybe go from the second Stargazer. That might be more appropriate. Because I feel like I don't remember that area as well as I should. See, I kind of knew this would happen. Like, if I stopped playing, I would kind of lose my bearings a little bit with this place. Do you have anything to say?
Best of luck to you.
No, just wondered if they'd say anything now that I drained the swamp.
Take care, you know.
Nope. It did look like a strength weapon. Yeah, I kind of assumed. Like, hang on. It does pretty good damage. Not as much as I was expecting. Also, the reaction to it was a little piddly, but we're not exactly, like, spec'd into it or anything either. It's not upgraded. So, its base damage is better, but it's pretty slow. Did I go that way? Oh, no, I think I did go this way. Yeah, we had determined this whole thing was like a dead end. This goes back down here. Let me check from here then. Yeah. I knew I went down that thing. Oh, it's over here. It does look like it's drained. That's great. I guess I had the right instinct to just go to the other Stargazer. I should have just warped there, frankly. Hang on 1 second. Just dismissing a thing. Okay. Is there anything we could if we really wanted to, we could like, you know, put a like our saber blade on something like the booster handle. You would get like a boosted glaive instead, or a boosted saber glaive. No, it's not drained. It just looked kind of like it was from a distance for some reason. Come and get me. See, this area is a little bit worrisome, but I don't think it'll be too bad. We can maybe equip some ampules just to be on the safe side so that we don't get corrupted, you know, like poisoned, I guess. Or that we can cure it at least. Let's just make sure we get rid of this guy too. Yeah, the big guy kind of worries me a little bit. This might be an okay place to fight him. It's not going to be great, but come and get me. Don't back away. getting slightly better at dealing with these guys. I feel like their timings are still a little tricky for some, but although it's honestly, it's like the medium boys that I find to be like a little bit more tricky to deal with. What am I looking at here? Are you more of the Dolly? Okay, it is. I thought that was something else for a second there. Come here. Come hither. I think we might be near a butterfly. I was wondering why it was getting red, but I'm pretty sure that's what that is. Couldn't really get a good look at my Gemini lantern, but question is it going to be in the middle of the corruption? Oh, almost corrupted. Oh, these guys are throwing shit at me. No, 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 no. Ah, damn it. Oh. That did not seem like it was going to reach. Wait, that doesn't clear it. That's the resistance. This one. Moonstone and Benini's urgent repair tool. Okay. What did we get from the butterfly? Oh, another quartz. Nice. Well, we can definitely use that like right away to upgrade and get another repair cell or whatever it's called, heal cell. Okay, this little section was not as bad as I anticipated. I thought it was going to be longer and have more annoying enemies in it. Just kind of take your time through it a little bit. It's not too bad. Also, I wasn't sure how nasty the corruption was going to be, but it is basically just regular old slow poison. Maybe a little faster than slow poison from like Dark Souls 1, but like other poisons. Alright, I think at this point we've done basically everything we can. We just need to progress down the other direction. Sorry, just adjusting seating here. Didn't realize I'd turned that off. Okay. We want to... Let's go upgrade first. I don't know if that costs any ergo. I don't think it does, but just to be on the safe side, and then we can level up some more. And I think once we've done 2 like this, we should activate the second phase, if I'm not mistaken. Enhanced charge stagger probably wouldn't hurt because I do like using them a lot. I think I'm just going to go for it with that. Okay, so phase 2 is unlocked. With that we get potentially more. Add amulet slots. Oh, interesting. Rising dodge enables dodging when on the ground. Okay, so that's literally what I was talking about earlier, which is just having the means to get yourself off the ground when you're knocked down a little quicker, because frankly, when you're knocked to the ground by a big attack, specifically like some red attack, you know, something you can't avoid, you just get pancaked, and your dude P just takes forever to stand back up, and they will just straight up keep attacking you while you're on the ground, and oftentimes that kills you. So this seems like a must. I kind of wish this was not a skill to upgrade and instead was something that you got by default, but oh well. We might come back to these, but we'll probably go ahead and try to get this next once we have 2 more quartz. And then maybe the amulet slots after that. Retaining guard regain could be good, possibly. Okay, let's go level up. Hang on, do you have anything to say? Probably won't, not until we rescue Venini, I'm assuming, but...
The city of Krat. It's probably not how you remember it, eh? Ask me any questions, and I'll fill in the gaps.
You do have questions, okay.
Venini Works is the puppet's main base. It's a factory where they manufacture more of themselves. Venini himself went to stop them, but I'm worried. He's an industrialist, not a fighter. Rescue Venini and shut down his factory. That will deny the puppets their reinforcements. The cathedral is famous for its wise and kind Archbishop, Andreas. He offers sanctuary to countless refugees there. The thing is, I've lost touch with him. Perhaps no news is good news, but I'm a suspicious sort. And if the puppets push towards the cathedral, it could be devastating. Go save the Archbishop and the refugees before it's too late.
I suspect this game is going to be relatively big, actually. I don't know that it's going to be as big as some of like the Souls games and stuff, but I don't think it's going to be short. Like maybe longer than Mortal Shell. Mortal Shell struck me as kind of a short game. I didn't actually play it, but I've seen, even outside of speedruns seem super short, but it didn't seem overly long. You know, honestly, I think that Mortal Shell was something that seemed interesting, but at the same time, I just couldn't quite get into the idea of playing it. I don't know if I actually got around to buying it or if I just wishlisted it or something, but I've never played it.
I don't know what's happening in the Malum district. The Black Rabbit Brotherhood seized the neighborhood. That's all I know. It was always a run-down neighborhood, but it's descended into anarchy, or worse. I'm hearing rumors of monsters rampaging through the district. Those poor people. They need your help, son.
Like, I liked some of the concepts that they used in that game. The whole harden thing is kind of your means of defense. But, I don't know, something about just like the overall aesthetic of that game just didn't do it for me.
Rosa Isabel Street is a stronghold of the puppets. It's a hunting ground where the most dangerous puppets roam. I believe it's the epicenter of the puppet frenzy. After all, I detected the strongest wave of ergo there. Especially for someone as precious as you. It's a perilous place. And when you walk a dangerous path, my son, it's best to take it one step at a time.
Where'd the cat go, I wonder? No kitty. I wonder if that's supposed to be Geppetto's cat, or it belongs to somebody else and we just happen to run into it. I mean, I'd assume it would either be his or Antonia's, but no clue really.
Welcome to Hotel.
I can buy these from you if I need them, so I'm not gonna worry too much. Like if I run out of them, they're kind of the cheap or weak throwing weapon, but they're actually kind of nice. Just to be able to like toss something at an enemy and do like 75 damage or something like that roughly is kind of nice actually. All right, we finally hit 20 in this. I think we may, for a little bit, start leveling like some vigor, maybe some advance, at least to 10. Probably wouldn't hurt to get capacity up a couple more points or something, but I don't know. I kind of like the quote-unquote build I've got right now. It's just going to depend on like what other parts that we find that we might want to use. But how much do we need for another level? 2648. We can get there. I like that your ergo turns blue when you have enough, because it's just a signal to let you know that you have enough to level. It's not as good at telling you that you have multiple levels available, so you don't really know how much you really have in that regard. Advance might be the one to go with first here, or maybe we get our vigor up just so we have a little bit more stamina. But I like the idea of our elemental stuff getting a little bit better. Let's get advanced to 10, and then we'll do vigor to 10. Okay. We might even actually have enough for another level beyond that. 2770? I think we do. Maybe? Yeah, because we can get 2900 just from this. Well, more than that actually, but let's do it. It's maybe a little bit of a waste, but that's okay. Might as well get one more level. Okay. I hope it's a nice cat. I mean, he wasn't very nice to me before, but I don't know. He apparently dropped some frames earlier and I didn't notice. I don't know if it was the Twitch thing being Twitch or if it's just... I did bump up my bitrate more recently, back to where it should be. Because for a while I wasn't really able to stream at the bitrate that you're supposed to stream at, and had to go a little bit lower, which I'm sure made games like Elden Ring and Armored Core and some stuff like that look really pixelated at times when a lot of effects are on the screen, and I apologize for that. I mean, with Twitch's compression, I can't really get rid of it entirely anyways, but hopefully it can be relatively stable at this bitrate again, because I don't know why at one point it just wasn't. Alright, I think we're done. We can actually... Do we have to automatically... Looks like... Is that all the storage space you get, or is that just what I have? I guess it's just what I have in there. I suppose it automatically pulls. I was just wondering if we had any extra sawtooth wheels in storage before I worried about buying anything if I ever want to. We really just don't, you weirdly don't collect a lot of throwing items, like the generic kinds. I mean, you do get quite a few sawtooth wheels, I guess, but of the other varieties, it seems like you just don't get them much. Maybe there's some enemies that can drop them in the game, but... Or we'll find a bunch at some point. Yeah, so we want to go from here, and then we'll progress. Okay. Just a heads up, I'll probably say it again later, but I don't know if I'll be streaming tomorrow. Tomorrow might be one of those days that I decide to take off to get some work done. I think I decided I didn't want to do it Tuesday, so it's probably going to be tomorrow that I do that for the first day of the week. And you can expect that I'll probably do that just kind of here and there until I have like a schedule figured out. Ouch. Okay. So that's all of those boys. We still got some item over there. Maybe we can get to it, okay? Don't roll off? Okay. Descartes notes, or note. 189x, no day, no month. So 1890 something. The puppet cannot refuse the grand covenant imprinted upon manufacture. It must obey the creator's orders and cannot harm humans. But look at that puppet that was once called Fuoko. Is the grand covenant flawed? The once faithful puppet now kills humans. It creates puppets instead of fire. It obeys something else other than humans. It's as if something is controlling it or it has a mind of its own. As if there's a king of puppets somewhere. Is it pretending to be human or is it a simple defect? This requires further investigation. 1800 something? Probably 1890, I assume. It's surprising Fuoko's actions were not simple obedience but faith. Fuoko worships something as God. I heard there's a king of puppets on Rosa Isabel Street. That must be what is controlling the puppets of Krat. But a puppet having a human ego is a problem from another dimension. There is still a puppet secret that I don't know about. Ergo is probably the key. But those guys are awakening like humans more quickly as days go by. Someone has to stop them before it's too late for the sake of all humans. As long as it works for you, it's all good. Yeah. Well, I just want to find like a good balance, you know, between stream days and non-stream days, because I really enjoy streaming. Technique crank, cool. Alright, we've angered the big boy. I should not have tried to dodge there, but... Fuck. I'm telling you, man, the timing for that shit is hard to figure out. Okay, that was some bullshit. See, this is what I'm talking about right there, right there. I couldn't do anything. Literally could do nothing. You get pancaked by the wrong attack, you're just dead. The game does not let you stand up. No matter how hard you spam. Now again, they give you a skill for it that you can unlock, but I feel like that's something that should be just unlocked by default, if you ask me. I don't think that should be something you have to unlock. What? Oh, okay. Let's make sure we get rid of that guy. I really thought that was not going to track all the way over to me. I thought it would stop a little short. I blocked. See... Yeah, come on, game. Game, just let me do anything, dude. Anything at all when you do that. If you're gonna let him kill me from one mistake, it's just so stupid. It's not even a one-hit kill. Like, that I could just be like, okay, we just have to be super careful around this guy, but the fucking loss of control of character OTG is like the worst fucking shit you could pull. Just don't do that. Don't make it an unlockable skill. Make it default. Because it's, you know, even as like a first round unlockable skill, that's bad. But it's a second round one is the problem. Like, I have to unlock like all the other shit to be able to do it in the first place. Here we go again. I blocked too early. Now here we go. I'm fucked. Fuck this enemy, dude. It's so stupid. The camera got all zoomed in. I couldn't quite tell the timing. So I got one reprieve, but then it got stolen from me immediately because I just couldn't time it out right. Ooh, they really should not have done that. Everything else about this game has been pretty good so far, but designing enemies that can pancake you and then just continuously hit you while you're on the ground and you can't do fucking jack shit about it is bizarrely stupid. Like, to the point where I just don't understand why they would have even thought to work it that way. Like, they should know better. Every fucking Souls game does not force you to go through shit like that, generically. I blocked. Oh, now we have combos. Okay. Would have been cool to see that before. Fucking... There we go again. Okay, he was slightly slow to it that time. Thank fuck for that. See, he can chain that into a 4-hit combo on top of all that. If his weapon would break just slightly sooner too, like, that wouldn't be quite so bad. What? Oh. Never mind. The feedback from that working successfully actually seemed like I had taken damage. What? That should have been a block. My fucking... There you go, finally. About fucking time. Workshop Union Standard Radiation Converter? Okay. Alright. Yeah, for real though, if you're gonna make a game like this, I would just really not recommend doing something like that specifically. I just think that it doesn't make sense to have an enemy that's designed to not just one-shot you, but effectively one-shot you at times by, if you make a single mistake that pancakes you, they just tantrum on you and you die. Maybe if your equip load is especially light that, you know, you can stand up a little faster, perhaps that's a thing. If that is, then I suppose it's not so bad. And again, there is a skill you can unlock that allows you to dodge to recover off the ground more quickly, so that's, assuming I understood that skill correctly, that is fine. But again, frankly, that should either be absolutely default, or it should at the very least be in the first phase of skills so you can unlock it right away. Like, I would rather have that than the double dodge, because the double dodge is less necessary for avoiding death, in my opinion, than just accidentally getting pancaked and not having any means to recover and just letting enemies OTG you to death. Especially when it's the same enemy instead of just getting like grouped up on or something. All right. Radiation converter is heavier. Better physical reduction. It's not a huge upgrade though. It's 0.03. Fire damage is obviously much better. Fire resistance. So fire resistance and fire damage reduction go up a lot. Everything else goes down. In some cases by quite a bit. Like the electric blitz one goes way down. The weight is only marginally higher. What is the... Let's see. Fire damage is 4.4. But see, this one changes the electric blitz down to almost nothing. I mean, we still get some benefit, so it would still be about... Yeah, it's 3.92, which is still less than the fire one. I think I'll stick with the electric one for now, but we might switch to this later. Anywho. Let me run up and rest. Hopefully that guy doesn't respawn. I mean, if he does, we'll just try to run by him, but... I need my heals back, I think, for new territory. Because we're very close to a Stargazer, so it's probably going to be a while before we run into another one. He does not respawn, that's good. Okay, now we may continue. Wait, is there literally a Stargazer right there? What the heck? No, that's... Oh no, we have a boss fight, okay. That's the Spectre summon thingy, which is what all the star fragments you get are for. Yeah, no, I'm good. Authorized Homo Machina only, okay. Alright. Obviously fire boss, which is gonna mean that the dagger's probably not gonna be super good against him, but the Fulminus might be alright. It looks like he has a gun, like a flamethrower, or I think he's charging it up right now. Maybe not. He was kind of pointing it in my direction, but I'm not too sure. Oh, that hits. Okay, that was completely by accident, but... Okay. Really thought I blocked that, but okay. This guy's gonna take me a few tries, I'm assuming. Oh. Alright, so that's a 3-hitter. Really, I'm trying to block that. Oh, okay. There we go. Okay, King's Flame Fuoko. This guy's gonna take some getting used to. He's how do I describe this? He's a little like Dancer in a way, like not quite as smooth or anything, but he likes to do these like charge ups and then he'll spin the opposite way you think he's gonna come from, which is certainly tricky. Also, that kick came out of fucking nowhere. Alright, the run back's not too bad at least, as long as we don't get fireball thrown at us, firebomb, I mean, as soon as we get down to the door. Fuck, man, they're so instant. It's so hard to know when shit's gonna happen. That's really hard to deal with. Because, like, his entire body becomes a hitbox. I blocked. Okay. I swear to God I blocked. That time I definitely didn't. Hey, how's it going, Baptism? Yeah, too early. I'm just using all my heals trying to figure this dude out. See, you again, you think he's gonna do one thing and then he does a different thing entirely. The kick sucks, dude. The kick is a little too hard to deal with. It comes out lightning fucking fast. Oh, I was trying to do this. Not that it's gonna help at all. A little hard to tell when you should block for that charge. Like, as soon as his body would collide with you, but his hitbox is bigger than his body, so it's hard to tell. Not by a lot or anything, but I think I was just ever so slightly too early. On your 35th attempt. Yeah, it sounds about right. I feel like it's going to take me a little while to get this guy down. Just because his stuff comes out so quickly. He's very ultra jank, as is typical with a lot of fights in this game, but I blocked. What the hell? Did it hit behind me or something? That time I fucked it up, but dude, okay, maybe I was still recovering. I feel like I had the block timing for that, but he just didn't even block at all. Oh, he's got a follow-up, of course. Please just block, dude. The kick. The kick is the worst, man. It comes out so fucking fast. Like, I don't know how you're meant to even remotely anticipate the kick. It's like an instant attack. There's no wind up to it. I mean, there's like 2 frames of wind up of him just twisting his body, you know, and again, you assume something else is going to come out and you just instantly get kicked. Like, thankfully they didn't make it a super high damage attack, because I think they knew it was kind of bullshit, to begin with, but, like, I can live with a few bullshit attacks as long as he doesn't do it constantly. But yeah, good luck on your attempts, Baptism. I'm sure you'll get them. Just keep trying. I think a lot of the problem is this boss's size in terms of the camera angle and shit. Because it actually makes it really hard to tell where attacks are coming, or like exactly which attack he's about to do sometimes. Just because in order, you know, you got to get kind of close to him. I blocked. What the fuck? Man, I swear to God, the timing on this is so weird. It's like you gotta be early almost. Kick, dude. See, I wish he wouldn't immediately follow up the kick with that bullshit, though. He always does, because it's, again, it's the same kind of OTG shit. You can thankfully get up, but sure he's gonna get a phase 2. Here it comes. Is he gonna use a flamethrower now? Oh, that is, wait, whoa, that is a lot. Stop eventually, or does he just keep doing it? I guess until you get close, he's just gonna spam it. Oh, fuck you, game. It looked like he was gonna do something different. Seriously? What is with the tracking system? Okay. I knew the oil was gonna be a problem, but... Okay, so his phase 2 is perhaps even more bullshitty. I hope that when you get close, he's either really easy to deal with, or he switches back to actually using real melee attacks. Because he just really wants to zone you out on that phase. And if you let too much oil build up everywhere, it just becomes like an explosive fucking landmine, or minefield, I mean. Hey Kombucha, how's it going? How is this so far? The game is great. I'm struggling on this boss a little bit right now. I've had like, as far as like any real complaints of the game are concerned though, I've only had like one minor one really, which is having a dodge recovery on your on wake up, like if you get downed, not being like automatically a skill in the game, like you have to unlock it. Which seems really stupid. Wait, no, he has a follow-up. See, like right there, look at how long it takes you to stand up. Kick. That up. Fuck. I did not think he was immediately going to go for that. Get out of there. I don't know where to run. This is such a big... You gotta really get the hell out of there. That attack is really tricky timing. Oh no. I'm so fucked. They need to make that smaller. I'm sorry. It's like unavoidable in some places. Come on, dude. Do a melee thing so I can actually get up to you. No, don't start again. No. Oh, you fucker. Stop. I can't. Fuck you. That's some bullshit. I'm like right in your range to start switching up and he's just like, let me just spam. I can't emphasize enough how hard it is to dodge that fire at close range. Your dodge is not capable of dodging it super consistently because of how janky your dodge is, even with the double dodge. You need to like sprint, but I don't have a lot of vigor right now, so I can't sprint for super long. So I need him to fucking not spam that shit when I'm in melee range, or I just can't do anything. That was a good attempt though. I feel like I almost had him. I'm gonna give this one more try, and then I might have to take a bathroom break, because I need to pee. I should not have done that. I keep forgetting about the stupid follow-up. Please get up off the ground. Thank you. What? Okay. Thought I was out of range. Shit. I'm too far away. What? Getting a little spammy with that. Oh no, 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 no. I can't get away from this. Whew. What? Well, fuck you. Why are you doing that? Oh, okay. Fucker, that's so hard to avoid. Fuck off, it's so instantaneous. Oh, shit. Well, we're dead. I'm gonna burn to death. I need to equip the ampules so that doesn't happen. Wow, how long of an animation is getting stuck in being out of Legion? I was apparently out of Legion, so I went to attack, and my dude was just sitting there with his hand out for like 5 solid seconds. Alright, what makes him so infuriating is second phase because you're stun locked. And he's big, it's so difficult to tell where he'll hit. I got him to 10% health and he just kicks me. Yeah, it's annoying. Honestly, the zoning of phase 2 is not something I was expecting from a boss like this. It's kind of bullshit. You know, if he did the big fire transition once, I'd be like, okay. The fact that he can do it more than once kind of sucks. But, you know, when you're hugging him in melee range, he should not dodge away and start shooting at you. That's just frustrating. Because when you're at that range, it hits you so fast. It's so hard to dodge. And it just builds up overheat and all that kind of shit too. It's a little too much, man. Let me put this on. So we've got it. And then really quick, I'm going to run to the bathroom, guys. We're going to get this guy down. Oops. But yeah, I just need to, BRB one quick sec.
Egale.
All right, I'm back. Also, thanks for the follow, Baptism. Music festival I've been at all weekend is a 3-hour rain delay today. That sucks. Thankfully, I'm close to home, so I just gotta get to chill at home till further notice. Well, at least there's that. At least you didn't travel like a long distance to get there. All right, let's give this another try. Oh, what happened to my block there? Shit. No, it's gone. That's the worst. Alright. What a shitty transition. I can't believe the stagger went away when it did. It was so close. I'm getting like all out of sorts now. What? Oh, the fucking kick, dude. Fucking see. No. What? Oh man, I got ripped. I got ripped off. When he wedged me into the corner before, I couldn't see what he was doing. If I had not taken that hit before, I might have been okay. I just fucked up my timing on the other one, but there's a bunch of shit you gotta like pay attention to, so it gets a little spicy for sure. The festival is 16 miles from my house. I guess that's not too bad. It's not like a short walk or anything, but at least it's, you know, driving distance or easy driving distance. All right, we just need to get one more like good attempt here and we got this guy down. Oh, what? He's doing all three, okay. He usually doesn't at that range. Oh, what? I couldn't see his arm. Oh, the fucking kick. No. Fuck you, game. Fuck you. Fuck right off with that shit. It wouldn't let me do anything. God, we had him that time. He was fucking done. Got robbed again. I don't know if it was just the positioning or just how I was like spamming the block at the time or what, but I could not even defend myself. It's that super fucking slow stand-up speed, man. It just gets you every fucking time. Very excited because I get to say AFI and then the cure today. Hey, nice. That sounds like fun. I should have been able to get a block there, I think, but it did not come out in time. That attack, man, that uppercut just comes out of... It doesn't come out of nowhere, but, like, it just looks too much like he's gonna do, like, one of his sweeps instead. Fucking kick. Yeah. I really wish the kick wasn't followed up by, you know, like a perilous attack. It just puts you... It forces you into a situation where, like, if you get hit by the kick... You have to respond perfectly or you're probably dead. Like, you do have enough... Well, normally you have enough time to stand up. I don't know why the one time it didn't give me enough time to defend, but... Alright, alright. Let's gotta focus a little bit. We can get this guy down. Just need him to not do anything really super stupid. Why do I have such a hard time blocking that uppercut? I don't quite know. Shit. Well, that was unfortunate timing. Yeah, and you're going to transition right in the middle of the room where it's going to be really hard for me to get away from the fire. I think we have enough space. Fuck. I literally can't see shit. Please just block the attack. I don't understand what the problem is with the uppercut, man. I just can't seem to block it, though. What? There we go. Tough fight. I like the design. Aside from maybe the RNG of his close range bullet spam, that gets a little bit hard to deal with. The rest of it, like, I just was fucking up the timing a lot on that uppercut. Like, that's on me. It's a little hard to get rid of, or to like get the right muscle memory down for some of those moves. The kick is a little bit bullshit just because if you get knocked down by it, you're kind of screwed. You aren't necessarily screwed if you really focus on the timing with the follow-up perilous attack, dangerous attack, whatever the hell they call it, the unavoidable red attack. You can block it in time. You can stand up and block it in time. But you got to really focus and get the timing down or you're probably dead. All right. Let's hang on. That's a little surprising.
What do we have here? A broken butler puppet.
Oh, okay.
I seem to remember someone on the second floor. Think it belongs to him? We gotta ask what happened sometime. Now's good.
Right, I remember he was asking us to look for his butler. For a second there, because he's dressed so similarly to Vanini, for a second there I thought that was Vanini, but like old. And I was just like, wait a minute, were we talking to a puppet Vanini before and we just didn't know? All right, let's go talk to him quick, I guess. Then we'll go back and we'll level up. Thanks for the golf clap.
Ah, you're back! And you found... Oh, dear. Pulcinella. They really did a number on you. Pulcinella was proof that puppets possess true courage. I will not rest until I have revived him. But there will be ample time for that. First,
I just realized he has
I
like
must
a
thank you for a
calculator
truly
or
heroic
like
piece
a
of work. The factory is ours again.
like on his wrist.
The
I
puppets
thought it was
are
like a
going
Pip
to
Boy
be
for a second
in
there.
really bad shape after this. Let us return to the hotel and rest while we can.
Alright, now let's go to the hotel. Maybe he'll unlock our ability to upgrade the Legion arm. She keeps moving like progressively further that way.
Welcome to Hotel. Welcome to.
Okay, nothing new there. Maybe we should leave that what it is. Change this for this guy, and then let's put this here. That's probably a little bit better. Just this is available then if we ever need to you know, get rid of a status ailment. Okay. Oh, he's back. Man, you fixed him quick.
If it isn't my savior. Glad to see you made it back in one piece, my friend.
Felicitous salutations, my friends. My name is Signor Lorenzini Venigni. No doubt my reputation precedes me. I come to you with only the most peaceful intentions, and as a true friend of craft. Behold, Venigni Works, where we will honor the city of Krat's history while forging her brilliant future. When I broke ground on this place, we broke ground. I certainly didn't do it all personally. This was a simply empty space, a blank canvas. But in the hands of a maestro, it became a work of art. All my life, from boyhood to this very day, I have been derided for my, let's say, single-minded focus on a lifelong obsession with building animated, automatic, autonomous automata. But today, just look before you. Venigni Works is ready to start building the future. Krat's golden era is waiting to be built. A dream of the future we can only create together. Help me make this future come true. Join us, for this moment in history will happen only once. Join Venigni, your friend for life.
Alright, what about this one?
Amatsa, that is one slick prototype. You think it's a tram for crickets?
Is it a center for ants? I think that's the reference they're making, but maybe. Alright, let's chat.
There you are, my boy. My savior, yes, that's the word. You took back the factory, and I cannot thank you enough. Without the factory, no more new puppets. The army has run out of recruits. My friend, you saved, well, all of us. But listen to me going on and on about my concerns, and I don't believe I've even introduced myself. Signor Lorenzini Venigni. Gentleman, bon vivant, and, at the moment, utterly at your service, my friend. If the name Venigni rings no bells, perhaps you've heard of Krat's Prince of High Society. That is because they are one and the same. Just two of the many names I've collected in my 3 decades here on Earth. While I sincerely believe meeting Venigni is its own reward, I have not rewarded you in the more traditional manner. Please, take this. My newest prototype. It'll be safe with you. It's a grinder stone that keeps granting special attributes to the grinder.
What?
I hope you'll put it to good use.
Grinder modification tool. You can equip a special grindstone on a grinder through Venini or Stargazer. They are different types of special grindstones that grant different effects to your weapons. Use the special grindstone effect in battle only once, but it recharges if you revive or visit a Stargazer. Okay.
Then my eyes do not deceive me. I never imagined I'd actually see it again, and in the flesh, so to speak. I just designed it, set it aside, and never got back to it. Genius and acclaim can keep one quite preoccupied, I'm afraid. You are really interested in the arm, I see. Then, my friend, you shall have it. It just needs a few mechanical adjustments to fit your, particular needs. And frankly, this design is almost child's play to me now, so let's start by making it a bit stronger, shall we? I will also add what we brilliant inventors call modularity. That means it will be much easier to improve and repair since you'll be able to use commonly found parts. You might say this arm's new abilities are, legion. No? Too much? It was too much. I always welcome friends. May I be of service?
Alright, switch grindstone of grinder. Flame grindstone temporarily imbues a weapon with fire. Special grindstone that can be equipped to a grinder. It can be triggered by using the grinder when guarding. Okay. Because it is fragile, it cannot be used often. Special grindstones were made to respond quickly in battle. These grindstones were made from artificial gems, sharpen weapons, and temporarily imbue them with special abilities. So basically, it's like the lightning, the blitz abrasive that we have, but like it's a one-time use between rests. The grinders in their to those in battle, the grinder is their lifeline. The sharpness of their blade can mean life or death. Weapon durability decreases each time you attack enemies with a weapon. Use a grinder repair. Durability falls to 0. Attack decreases and the weapon cannot be repaired with a grinder, thus it is advised to keep an eye on durability gauge. Okay. About Pulcinella.
Of course you're curious. Pulcinella has been restored thanks to you. In a small way. Mostly it was me, but, you know, genius never rests. Except for beauty rest. Pulcinella isn't just my butler. He's my family. The only one I have left, really. I won't forget what you've done for us. If you ever need anything or find yourself in a spot of trouble, call on your friend Venini.
Swagger.
I always welcome friends. May I be of service?
We be swaggering. About the puppet frenzy.
No one, not even I, know what started the puppet frenzy. Why? That day of all days. It was horrible. A violent rampage of murder and mayhem that is seared into my memory for all time. And it was never supposed to happen again. I made sure of it. Designed a few special parts to ensure they'd remain loyal. Puppet armies do not arise by chance. There was intent behind this. I don't want to leap to conclusions, but the only one I know with that kind of power is the King of Puppets himself. We need to learn how this happened.
Alright. I think that's all he can do right now. What about the upgrading? I don't see the tool anywhere. Oh, we can use this. Craft Legion arm, where you can make one? Oh. Interesting. The only one we can make is Flamberge, although that's cool. You get a fucking flamethrower. The Deus Ex Machina literally looks like a fucking stake driver, aka the pile bunker. Oh, you could get a shield. Falcon eyes. Oh, that's the gun one. That one's cool. It's like a more like a cannon almost, or a grenade launcher, I guess would be more accurate. I think I'd like to get that one next once we find a Legion plug. These other ones seem really good though, for sure. But this one seems like it would be really useful when you need to just hit something really hard from a distance. Scales more with technique than motivity, but it's okay. Flamberge. Legion arm full of burning flames. When its muzzle is opened, it burns the enemies before you. We might as well get it, I guess, unless we can use the... Hang on. Modify Legion arm. Oh, to track an enemy. I like the idea of a movable charge for this thing. Just says Legion arm core part. Central core of the King's Flame Fuoco. Legion arm that expels immense fire power can be crafted with the Venini craft machine. The puppet dreamed of a fire that would make the king's army. At the end of a desperate fight with the boy puppet, the fanatic's burning fire was scattered into foolish ash. It doesn't look like it has any other use, so we will go ahead and use it to make Flamberge. Increase fire attack range. It's hard to decide what I should use my upgrade on. We could make this thing's flamethrower like range better, which might be useful. Maybe even more than a maybe even more than a movable charge. I feel like this would be useful, but it is pretty slow. Ooh. Attack link seems really fucking sick for this. We're definitely probably going to want that eventually. But it'll be a while before we get a lot of Legion calibers. So yeah, I don't know. I think I might literally just get this for now. Explosion becomes available. Oh, cool. Cool. All right. What does Pulcinella do?
Buongiorno, and welcome to the House of Venini. I am Master Venini's Major Domo, Pulcinella, at your service, sir. The House of Venini carries only the finest in luxury merchandise. I believe you'll find all items to be both superior quality and distinguished provenance. I am certain you will be able to find something that suits you, sir.
Don't snap your fingers at me.
House of Venini, even priceless things have a price. Every item is a treasure of distinguished quality and superior provenance.
Alright, you sell cranks and the electric blitz grindstone we probably are going to want. It's 1,000. You sell also... Oh, these all have the same weight. That's cool. But they're specific types of physical damage. I don't know if I want any of that right now. Let's buy this so we have it. The other stuff we'll consider later. I feel like, especially because we're going to use, or try to use Flamberge, I think we'll want the electric one there. And then we need to switch our arm out. The scaling with this is mostly advanced, so it's not going to be as good for where we're at, but that's okay. We are going to be leveling some advanced, although apparently our carry weight just went up, so we're going to need to put some more in capacity. Hopefully 1 will do the trick. Let's try 1 and see where that puts us.
I'll use my power.
Okay, yeah, we're no longer slightly heavy.
I'll use my power.
I want to upgrade this more, especially if we want to use like stuff like the flamethrower, but I still want to get my vigor to 10 as well, so I'm going to put this to 10 first, then we'll get this to 10, and then we can put some more into these. Let's see, now we would need 3,315. We have not enough for sure to get there outside of maybe using these, but again, we still want to find the quote-unquote treasure hunter for these, I think, so we're gonna hold on to them.
I'll use my power.
I assume they make, you know, special weapons, and we might not even want them, but I want to hold onto them for now until we get to that point so I can decide. All right, about Sophia's power.
I am able to wield Ergo. They call me a listener because I can hear Ergo. I inherited the power from my mother, who hated it, called it the devil's power. So I kept it a secret that I could talk to puppets. Now you are the only one my voice reaches. So I beg you, please, save Krat.
All right. Let's see if anyone else has anything to say. Looks like you do not.
Welcome to
Nothing new to buy either. Eugenie. Sorry, Antonia, I guess, first.
People have no idea. Thanks for keeping.
Nothing new from her. Just kind of strange, but... Eugenie, you got anything to say?
I know my way around a weapon. Want me to look at something?
Nothing new for her either.
I know my way around a weapon.
We can't do any upgrades right now. We don't have enough moonstone, hidden moonstone for the dagger upgrade, and we have not come across any crescent moonstone yet. Alright, we'll go talk to Geppetto then. We don't necessarily need to get a key or anything like we did before. We can still progress by the looks of it from, you know, beyond where the boss room was. But we'll just see if Geppetto has anything to say. I think we might have had a quartz too. We can unlock our next thing. Hello, cat. Do you want to get a pet this time? Nope.
Remember, I didn't design every puppet in Krat. It is not surprising that some puppets broke away from the Grand Covenant. I've no idea how many. I remember a few Ergo puppets behaving according to their own volition before the frenzy. That wasn't our intention. They were never designed to act that way. But if a puppet starts acting on its own, does that mean the puppet has free will? Or is someone else controlling the puppet? The city of Krat. It's probably not how you remember it, eh? Ask me any question.
Nothing new. Okay. Well. Oh no, I don't have any more quartz. Why did I think I had picked up another one? Oh well, whatever. Still nothing new in the shapes. One other thing I wanted to look at was the swagger emote. Not what I was expecting. That's more celebratory. Alright. I was hoping we'd get the slow clap from Vanini, honestly, but we did not, sadly. Alright, time to move on. We've talked to everybody. Okay. Yeah, no, I think Fuoko was actually kind of a fun boss fight. I definitely ranted a little during it, but mostly I mean, he was certainly very tough, a little hard to get used to some of his attack patterns. I do excuse me. I do think that a lot of what made him difficult was just, you know, the second phase having some very tricky stuff to deal with, like just kind of based on the RNG. Is that a bomb? Fire canister. I guess this is just to let you know that these things exist. I assume it's a bomb. But much like the electrified dudes, you don't have to attack them. Ooh, these guys are getting a little stronger again. Can't believe that worked so well. Done? We're good. Gemini's Iron Protection, right? That's like the physical defense potion or something like that. I forget how it works. I wonder if it works kind of like Iron Flesh and makes you slower. Boys above, boys below. I'm gonna guess that shit's probably gonna collapse as we go across it, because shit like that always happens in these games. There we go. Hey, nice. Give me more of them wheels. I like having throwable weapons. Big pipe. Big pipe wrench. Big pipe wrench is a strength weapon, as expected. Probably kind of slow. Patient smash. Payback swing. The head of a large pipe wrench made by Vanini Company. There are signs that the discarded tool was used as a weapon. When the puppets suddenly attacked, technicians scrambled to make weapons. In need of something powerful, they looked toward the pipe wrench. The handle of a large pipe wrench made by Vanini Company. It was made... Oops. No, that's right. It was made with sturdy parts so that it can endure substantial weight. They were technicians, not warriors. Unfortunately, none managed to wield a blunt weapon properly until every last one of them was killed. Okay, that is a huge pipe wrench. It's very slow. I'm sure I'm a little heavy too, which might slow it down a little, but... Strength build weapon. Nice. Alright, we've got at least one dude there. We might be able to do a drop attack on. And then at least a couple more over there. Damn, that did not go the way I wanted it to. Something gonna break through that. What the fuck just happened? Why did that blow up? Is there another dude that like threw something at me? I don't see anybody. It was very odd. Maybe there was like a trap? Like a tripwire attached to it or something? I didn't see what caused that to go off. Well, if we want to upgrade our dagger, we can. We have another hidden moonstone. Dark Moon Moonstone of the Covenant. Okay. Might be a special material for like a boss weapon, special weapon, you know, whatever. Upgrade special weapon blade up to 3. Okay. Extremely rare enhancement material that can be obtained in different parts of Krat can upgrade the blades of special weapons. The blind butterfly desperately sought a savior, clutching a moonstone. It was as if it wanted this world to at least to survive. Great, we got another one of these assholes. I hate them so much. Come on, buddy. Come out into the open area. I really could have sworn I blocked that, but... What? Okay, I got robbed there. Carrier's Amulet. Increases weight limit. Alright, that could end up being useful, potentially. We don't need it right now, but... Amulet that can be equipped on a puppet, information and memories. Alright, that's the same every time. The puppet walked and walked. They saved their final step for the barren swamp, the puppet's grave. Sorry I'm being quiet. I dropped my loot in a place where it's really hard to recover, and I'm trying to get it back. Hey, no worries. It's all good. No worries. Alright, I think we got everything from in here. I'm pretty sure. If there's anything secret back there, but I don't think there would be. I thought I heard something like snoring. Moonlight Town. Alright, let's continue.
These bodies. Could they be from Moonlight Town? Whoa, did puppets do this?
Sure seems like it. What? Whoa, that did a lot of damage. Probably because... Was I overheated? Actually, I don't think I was fully overheated. Why did that do so much? That did like half my HP or more. Maybe I didn't have that much, but... I mean, we haven't been upgrading Vigor. Vitality, I mean, at all. I just wanted to try out the... Something weird happened there. I don't know if I just missed him throwing something at me, but... Like, I was waiting for him to throw a thing, and then suddenly I was hit by one, but didn't see it happen. Alright, game. Then again, I think when something is treated as overheated, maybe they do more damage, actually. So that might have been what happened. Oh, fuck you. You throw it at my feet. I was so just ready for that to go past me. It seems they've developed a nice way to not make that easily avoidable. At least at close range. And I was expecting these enemies to still be like at least a 2-hit kill, but despite them looking like the kind of typical rank and file, they've gotten a little bit of an upgrade. They're stronger, both I think in terms of damage given and damage taken, as I have to swing at least 3 times to kill them now. Come on, buddy. Should have seen that coming, frankly. I thought I was safe when he walked across it without issue. There's a butterfly. More than one. Come back. Nice. We got some good stuff from that. I missed what the first one was. I guess just both Crescent Moonstone. Moonlight Town Guide. Moonlight Town is the lowest place in the city where pilgrims prepare for their journeys. Since Saint Frangelico met the one-winged angel and founded the church, Moonlight Town has become known as the place where pilgrims are lifted to the cathedral by pulley and prepare for their pilgrimages. Andreas's reputation was at its peak when he was appointed as a priest. At the time, Krat was only a poor country town, but Andreas didn't mind and devoted himself to taking care of the people. They were even saying that St. Frangelico himself had returned. Moonlight Town actively helped the priest's good deeds and always acted together as colleagues who deliver the word of God. The decision to accept the alchemists from outside and revive Krat was made in Moonlight Town. After all, it was the birthplace of the Krat we know today. Today we have cable railways instead of pulleys and the city of the future instead of a country village, but our virtues remain unchanged. Just like how the angel wrapped St. Frangelico in his wings, when he fell in the cold, people should help each other. The place lower than any other, Moonlight Town, is proof that virtue is still here. Not sure what the point of this is. Maybe just a safe place to, like, toss some thermite or something. I knew that was coming, but didn't quite get out of that in time. Got any more boys? I think maybe we're on the other side of the bridge. Yeah, there it is. I guess you can jump over that probably if you need to. Not seeing any other goodies though. Alright. Let's continue then. See, I would wonder why you would let me back here into this little graveyard if there wasn't something to get. There doesn't seem to be anything. Or anything to interact with. There's at least 2 boys in there. Behind that breakable wall. Oh, there's an invisible wall here. Maybe they could have put in a fence or something. So they didn't really quite think that one through and then probably noticed it too late. Boy there, probably, yep, looks like there's some on the left as well. Oh, and we get trapped in here too. Shit. Workshop Union Standard Corrosion Resistance Converter. Gonna be where I am all day or until the server gives up. Hey, good luck. Okay, so kind of the same deal. It puts fire a little bit too low. No, wait, sorry. It puts electric blitz down a lot, because that's what we're switching away from, but yeah. Unless we run into like something with corrosion specifically, I don't want to switch to that, because it's overall a little bit of a downgrade. I feel like the first one you find, even though it's more geared towards electric blitz, has better stats all around, for the most part. Most of the other like specific ones are, well, just a little bit more specific. Alright, there we go. We're free. Oh, those gravestones, it looked like enemies had spawned over there for a second. I was just like, oh. There's more to this trap than just getting stuck in there. They call reinforcements. Alright, this area seems a little significant. Okay. I see a stalker over there. I don't know if it's going to be one we're going to have to fight, but we might be in a rough position here because I don't have much in the way of heals left. It's a different person. I thought it was Black Cat for a second, but it's not.
Do you want to go up, child?
You have like a dog mask.
I'm sorry, but the train isn't in service anymore. The cathedral isn't the sanctuary it once was. The people who went up there never returned. I still don't know what happened, but I do know this. The cathedral is off limits. Forever. If you're determined to pass, you must prove your identity. Who are you? Are you a stalker? Interesting. I thought all the stalkers died when the workshop tower collapsed. As for me, I'm as good as dead. A sinner who lost everyone I ever loved. I have no right to stop someone as determined as you. Please be safe up there.
I guess I wonder that if you say no, that she'd just try to fight you. Which means also if you... I think you have to kill the other guy in Venigni's works. I mean, we could probably still fight her if we wanted to just attack her, but I don't necessarily want to do that.
Please be safe.
We can fight her some other time, maybe. Maybe she'll come back later. She has a cool weapon, but I'm not necessarily doing a let's kill all the NPCs sort of run.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard the Pilgrim's Cable Railway. Now, those of you who joined us in Moonlight Town, we hope your preparations for the Pilgrim's journey are well underway. Fascinating town, Moonlight, just fascinating. Back in the day, the only way to reach the cathedral was using a rope and pulley. So, thanks for building it on a cliff, St. Frangelico. I kid. Frangelico, wonderful saint, wonderful. Anyway, next stop, the Bridge of Atonement. While you atone there, don't miss a magnificent view of beautiful Krat. It's been my pleasure, friends, and enjoy the rest of your journey. I've been your captain on this ride, Gemini! Well, not bad, huh? Oh, I really am good at this. When in doubt, let Gemini be your guide. You look annoyed. What I do? I'm sure it's fine. Let's get a move on, pal. recognize dead puppets, that's to be expected, but what is that?
There's like whispers in the background. Has that always been a thing? Guess that's the petrification disease taking this dude over. He's got like spikes growing out of his head. We're gonna be dealing with like zombified people here. Oh damn. What is that?
No idea what those things are, pal. Approach with caution.
You gonna stay dead and all that? Okay. We got zombies. Okay, another hidden moonstone. Carcasses are weak to fire, that means their bodily fluid is also... What? I guess bodily fluid plays a part somehow. Not go that way yet. Probably gonna collapse, maybe. Maybe not. But I want to go this way too. Just be aggressive. You got it out, nice. GG's. Done. I think that this bridge will collapse when you walk on it, and you're just gonna get ambushed by that guy and possibly the two others behind. When Saint Frangelico falls and breathes his last breath, the angels of God will look after him. Is that what it said? Yes.
What is happening? happening? What's their problem? Wait, their bodies are strangely altered. I don't know what's going on, but keep those eyes of yours open.
Just now noticed that, huh? Got a extra dodge there that was not supposed to happen. Just a buffered one. Sawtooth wheel, hell yeah. One second. Okay. Fire abrasive. Woman's prayer. God, I pray with all my heart, please withdraw your wrath from Krat. Just as you envelop Saint Frangelico with angel's wings, please save us as well. If the judgment was unavoidable because of our corruption, please at least spare my child your wrath. This baby has done no wrong. Please let my Charlotte enter heaven. If there's anyone who finds this place, please pray for us and know that there was desperate sadness here. Pray, you who are exhausted and injured. I don't think I'm meant to do any sort of prayer. I don't have a prayer emote, so... Oh, I didn't think it was going to actually let me open this right now. So the puppets and the undead are fighting. Alright, cool. One moment. Is this actually on? It is. It's just crazy dark out here. I feel like I think the light changed when I opened the door. Okay, but what is down here? There's a person? Possibly one we'll have to fight.
Ah, mercy, I beg you, don't kill me. I thought you were from the organization. Never mind. My name is Janjo. I'm an a pharmacist. Yes, pharmacist. I'm looking for the legendary gold coin fruit. I was able to use medicine to slow the infection spread. I have the petrification disease, and I need a cure. Sorry, I ramble when I'm nervous. Read this. It'll explain things faster than I can.
Guillaume? I don't remember how that's pronounced, but Guillaume's Ballad. The King's Knight found the shining tree on the rocky mountain. The tree's fruit resembles gold coins, and this fruit is a miraculous blessing. For many people who have recovered from different diseases and who have been able to escape the plague, the elated knight built a castle and called himself the Holy Knight. But remember, sojourners, miracles always have a price, no matter how captivating they may be.
Many substances can be poisonous. The precise dose is what separates medicine from poison. The gold coin fruit might just be a myth. But in the midst of an epidemic, it might be our salvation.
Can you let me know if you find it? I'll give you this by way of payment.
Cube. Recovery wish stone. What the hell? There are various kinds of wish stones which can be equipped to cubes. Using cubes consumes wish stones. You can equip a wish stone to a cube to replenish it through Giangio the Stargazer. Here you have a cube. This is a wish stone. Cubes use wish stones. Wish stones can be used inside of cubes, but the cube will consume the wish stone, which, you know, you need to then put another wish stone into the cube to use. Just told me very little of anything. What do they actually do? You can equip a wish stone to a cube. Different types, different effects. Use a cube up. Using a cube uses up a wish stone, but it recharges in storage when you revive or visit a Stargazer. People of Ancient Krat knew how to bottle a wish upon a star. The wish stone could be put into a cube made from a meteorite to display special powers. Temporarily restores HP. A mystical crystal that can be equipped to a cube. It imbues the cube with a special effect. A mystical crystal embedded with the wish of a star. When used, it can display a special effect. It's very confusing. What is this? Belford Break cartridge. Same weight, slightly better physical resistance, worse disruption and shock, better break resistance. Yeah, I'm not too sure about this one. We'll see. Cubes, cubes, cubes. So, like, I can use it and it... I don't have anything equipped to it. Hang on, maybe I need to...
The people of Ancient Krat knew how to bottle a wish upon a star. They claimed special powers after distilling the wish into a cube made from a meteorite. I don't know how it works, but it's said to react to someone who has ergo and grant them power. If you can help me with the gold coin tree, I'll give you more of this.
Okay. It doesn't show as having a consumable use. This does. But it said that it's restored upon visiting, although maybe this isn't. Maybe it's just the cube. It's a little confusing for sure.
Seems there's a new threat every day, friend. And no safe place in the world. No place to just take a breath. I'm headed to the St. Frangelico Cathedral. Perhaps find some peace there. If you find the gold coin tree, please find me there.
There we go. Switch the cube's wish stone. About the cube.
The people of Ancient Krat knew they claimed special powers? I don't know. You ever wish upon a star, Stalker? I hope this wish stone helps you with that.
He already had said the first couple of lines there. They're just repeats, but it's a little weird that they did that. Sounds a bit like Bach. Yeah, I guess I can kind of hear. Like, obviously, the accent isn't at all similar, but, there's a biggin over there. Alright, they're vulnerable to fire. I know that much. Ow. Okay, you just combo forever, huh? They don't seem that bad, but they're a little dangerous for sure. He'd make a great metal singer, that enemy you just killed? Yeah. Some screamo, perhaps. You who have sinned, repent with your tears. Only those who have cleansed their souls may move forward. Oh, the first one running at you? Gotcha. Well. Stained choir sheet music. The original score is unrecognizable because there's a sticky blue fluid over it, someone wrote. Angel, why did you abandon us? The cathedral scares me, I want to go home. Every night there's a monster crying in the basement. Even if I sing hymns, I can hear it in my ears. It'd be better if the Archbishop was with us, but he's busy praying. Angel, please hear our prayers. Help us go home, please. Are we gonna drop down, or are we gonna get pulled into the pit here if we get close? Okay, we get to go down of our own volition. Damn. Seems a little bit dangerous. Okay. I guess you're... No? I can't be the only person that did that. I don't know if dropping was what you're supposed to do and I just happened to be in the wrong space. But I tried to jump to the only available looking platform and I hit an invisible wall.
Gold coin trees are said to blossom when plague stops.
Okay, so you just hang out here now, but like what? It seems like I have to go down here. I didn't see any other way to go. Oh, you can literally go to the right. I'm blind. Okay. I'm sure I'm still not the only person who tried that shit. But that's why I was just like, are you supposed to like gingerly drop down here, like very carefully? Because most of those falls are lethal. These urns don't break with the amount of force that I expect them to when rolling into them. They're just like, tink. They don't shatter, they just like politely break in half. I'm gonna go back and level up a couple of times. Wait, how much do I actually need to level? It's like 4,000? No, 3,000. Yeah, we should be able to get 2 levels. This is the main reason why I kind of would love to be able to level up anywhere instead of just at the hub. I feel like Bloodborne is structured in such a way where, you know, you get echoes pretty quickly up until a certain point. So it's easy to just kind of like go through areas without needing to really go back and level up. Which is good because the loading screens in Bloodborne are atrocious even after they made them faster. But in this, I feel like you get Ergo much slower, and so when I have enough for a couple levels, I'm just like, okay, I should probably go do that. I'm not so much afraid of losing it because getting it back isn't usually too hard. And also, if you die when you have like a bloodstain out there, you don't necessarily lose all of it, you just lose some of it. Although it quickly goes down. Alright, so we got those two. Maybe we could get some more advance. I'm tempted to put a point into Vitality just so it's at 10. I don't want to level Vitality because we haven't so far, but I don't like that it's just like sitting at like such a shitty number. It bugs me. It's not like I need to not level it or anything. I'm not so egotistical about it or anything, but it's one of those classic things where you're just kind of like, you know, who needs to level Vitality? And then you kind of get like specifically into that mindset. All right, we can, that's 1700, bring us to 2948 plus another 12 should be enough for another level. So it'd be 3148 plus, yeah, so 4148. We don't have to use all of that. Maybe 2 is enough. Not quite. There we go.
I'll use my power.
I'm gonna go ahead and put 1 point into Vitality. It doesn't really change anything. I just like, I hate that it's like 9. 9. There we go. Now I feel better. It's not like it gives us much HP. Oh, we should upgrade my weapon. I'm gonna stick with the saber still for now because it's been good.
I know my way around.
We'll get another 8 damage. It would be fun eventually to maybe use like a strength build weapon or something. I'd have to kind of like adjust some things because I don't think I would be... I haven't really been switching weapons much. I do occasionally switch to the dagger, but I don't know. So far, this has just been like one of the best balanced weapons there is. I don't think I'm going to put this to +4 yet, not until this gets a little more ahead. But I also want to see what special weapons we can use, because those... The nice thing about special weapons having a different upgrade material type means that you don't have to worry as much about, you know, investing in too much in one thing and then not being able to really invest in the others for the common stuff. I mean, of course, you're meant to find a lot more common materials anyway, but you know, we could find a boss weapon that we like, or a special weapon, I should say, and that'll be enough, perhaps. All right. The upgrade will help, although we are going to need to start leveling our core stats again soon. Because in order to like not fall behind on damage here, I think. Because that's the thing, is we're spreading thin a little bit here. Now that we have Vigor to 10, Vitality to 10, Capacity 15, we could probably put Motivity up to 25, Technique up to 25, maybe do another 5 points of advance after a bit. Alright, I guess we'll continue. go for a little bit more yet. Not a whole lot, though. I do have a cutoff time today, and honestly, I might need to end like a little early anyways, just because I have a couple things I need to do before the call later. Also, it seems like for whatever reason, Lies of P, at least on my channel, is just wildly unpopular. I don't quite understand what the deal is, but maybe people are just waiting or trying to avoid spoilers because the game doesn't come out, you know, fully until Tuesday, but yeah, it is Sunday. So that's just death. We don't want to try to get on that then. We have to go through the sludge field. Decay. What? I can't believe you got all the way up there. It's a little surprising. Cat dust. You're different, I think, or you're just a different model. The first like female zombie we've seen, but I thought she was gonna have some different abilities. All right, what the hell is cat dust? So like catnip? Can we use it on the cat at home? Temporarily reduces presence. Special dust that reduces your presence when approaching from behind. It allows you to elude detection temporarily, but you can still be discovered by enemies with sharp senses or upon being caught in sight. Special dust that reduces your presence like a cat. It was said that stalkers enjoyed using it when spying on opponents. Okay, good to know. So we have another biggin over there. With a big fucking arm, too. Yeah, you're gonna... I had a feeling you were gonna throw shit at me. Oh no, don't push me, that's lame. Okay, she was less strong than I thought. The decay obviously sucks. Damn, that sucks to be... They reused that model, but it sucks to be that guy in the corner there. Is it really possible to get there? Maybe if I drop down. I don't see a good way to... Your jump in this is pretty piddly, so... Can't really use that. I wonder if that wall would be... It's probably not breakable. I almost forgot about that guy. Like, I knew he was there the entire time. I hope it's not the dust of a cat, yeah. Does the stream look and sound okay, by the way? I'm just curious. Ow. All good. Okay. Alright. Upsy daisy, please. And not quite sure what you're meant to do with that elevator. I think we can drop down to there too. Seems like a bit of a nasty room, but no, don't. I kind of knew that was going to happen too, but like as I was doing it, I was just like, wait a minute. That actually does reach where your head is. 'Cause I didn't think it did at first. Kind of an annoying version of Sen's Fortress, I guess. Very slow, but silly. I wonder if there's another Stargazer not far from here, because it felt like it took us a while to get to there. Alright, I'm not gonna knock down every single dude that's up there, with what I have. It'd be cool if you could aim the thing up, whatchamacallit, puppet string. Couldn't think of what it was called. Some of these guys we're just gonna have to fight on the way because I don't have an infinite amount of these sawtooth wheels and shit. First ones, there's one there. Oh, he's not dead. I thought there was another one yet. Well, I tried to roll there, but out. I'm surprised there's not like a shortcut sort of way over here. Maybe once you get past the annoying shit once, it's not so bad, but course. Wow, extra of course. Annoying enemy. Okay. Should be alright to get this. This better not collapse or anything. I kind of wish they would stop putting so many star fragments around. Like, I just don't need them. I'm not using puppet or specters, I mean. I don't mind enemies dropping them necessarily, but I just feel like I also pick them up way too much. Like, they need to put in less of them as just item rewards for, like, corpses. Oh. Another boulder trap. One wasn't enough, I guess. Okay, so we can't, like, take one. We have to go up. I guess? How do we even safely get up there? Oh, we can probably sit on the sides safely enough. Barely. Whew, it gets very close. I need to find another Trinity key, which means we need to find another elevator. Oh, there's nothing there. Or at least I assume it'll be a phone. Maybe we can find a Trinity key elsewhere, but... There's obviously going to be something that'll burst through the wall. The Archbishop is dead. Those who are still alive must flee from the dead. Alright, so we got 2 boys, and then whatever looks like a biggin. One of those, okay. Okay. Thankfully, I like that the zombies are not hard to kill. They're, like, physically weak. Well, in terms of their own toughness, or durability, rather, would probably be a better way to put it. It seems like a floor that could collapse, maybe. A little suspicious. Okay, so they want me to do some jumps again. We have a way, possibly, we can drop down to something. I need to figure out where that one treasure was. Is it over there, or is it somewhere else? I can't tell. It's hard to see. I think it's on the other end. Maybe. I wonder, can I reach you from here with this? Oh, she just gets up. I was hoping that it'd be enough damage to make her fall. She's just chilling there, I guess. Push. Oh, no more decay down there. Oh, there's a lower area. Okay. Should be over on that side. The question is, where's the place to drop down from? Do I need to ride this thing across? By chance? I don't know. It feels more like we'd want to get on that thing, because it... I don't know. Let me look over here. Nice. More upgrade materials. Might be enough to upgrade the saber again, because we conserved one. Oh, I was kind of expecting that to not open. That seems like almost like a boss room. I don't think it is, because bosses are usually pretty well defined by their fog gate situation, but will this reverse the elevator? Oh, nice. So now we can actually drop down here to this other thing. Legion plug, sick. We can get another Legion arm, which means maybe we'll be picking up the Falcon Eyes, the gun. Don't know if there's any other reason we'd want to drop down here right now. We probably want to go up. Maybe. I do want to check out the big room, of course. Maybe we should do that first. Certainly a little wary of it. There's gonna be something big that happens in here, right? Maybe, maybe not. Yeah. Hi, friend. Do you really not have any... You can just tease him from up here? It's sort of funny. Well, that got wasted. Sure, have a fire canister, I guess. Oh, that is not how I thought that was gonna work. I shouldn't be using all this shit. But this is like a nice little test. That's actually a melee weapon. Get on down there and actually fight this guy. Ooh. Oh, you can just chain that together, huh? cut his arm off or his head off? I think it might have been his face. I can't tell. Cat, all that for some cat dust. Okay. Well, we did get some quartz, I think, from him. Yeah, so we should be able to unlock that other thing now, finally. Those are alive. Krat supply box. Ooh. Polendina stocks new product. Oh, sick. Supply box filled with all sorts of goods. Polendina at the hotel is sure to know their value. A supply box made by Krat City Hall for relief purposes. The herring, the symbol of the city, is engraved on the box's seal. I'm curious to know where the elevator goes. It's probably progress. It could be a shortcut back. We are supposed to go down, I think. We might also be able to go up with the water wheel thing. Oh, there might have been something to jump off on there. Well, we should at least light this.
Archbishop Andreas once told me, always be true to myself.
I don't want to rest at it yet because I don't want to respawn everything. I just want it to be active. Nice. Thermite. Does that go back in the same spot? It does. That's cool. I'm glad it remembers that for you. Alright, we will continue here afterwards. Let me ride back up. Alright, I don't think there's any secrets there. I think we got everything important, except for the whole Trinity key thing. Now, oh no, this just, never mind, you can't ride up any further, it collapses, okay. But we can go down. So I'm thinking about just doing that now that we can warp. At least it looked like there was an area below. There might not have been. Pushing the fire down, it could unveil a treasure if nothing else. Oh, this is not. Oh, never mind. I thought maybe because I didn't rest at this, it might not trigger this one, but that's okay. Just quickly check the other side, and then I'm probably gonna call it there. As much as I'd like to see if we could do another boss, because I'm getting a little bit low on time here. Yeah, there is. It's interesting because it lets you straight up walk on this. You don't, like, fall into the decay and die or anything. Like, you know, thankfully, it doesn't work that way. Oh, it was super delayed. I was like, does it not work? What's the deal here? Very interesting that this was just under a big pool of decay and it's not flooded or damaged or anything. This isn't strange at all. Crafted cryptic vessel. You have a need to decode the cryptic vessel to obtain a hidden clue. Okay. Well, I guess it's about time we went back. We'll level up once. We'll get him to do that, and then we'll probably call it there. Because I don't think there's anything else I can do down here at the moment. So it'll just be moving on beyond the next Stargazer. Oh, right, we can make our other Legion arm. We'll probably have to upgrade our capacity to even use it, if I had to guess. Does it show me the weight of the thing? It doesn't, which is a little strange, but let's go ahead and make that. Weight 10.0. Yeah, we're probably gonna need. Yeah, we're slightly heavy. We got a chunky arm now on that side. All right, hold up. Will one capacity be enough? Probably not. I might need 2 points. Did that actually work? Oh, it did. Sick. Good, because that's what I have without having to like spend stuff, and I don't know if I was going to be able to get close enough to another level. Did you have something else to say? Nope. I didn't mean to actually hit level up. I was just trying to skip through the dialogue.
Isn't this a cryptic vessel? Well, I would expect nothing less from you. What I mean, of course, is that this is a humble invention of mine. A cipher device. Once your information is locked in here, only you can get it out. Of course, once people realize the value of a truly unbreakable way to keep secrets, knockoffs flood the market. The trials and travails of true genius, forever copied, never credited. But I admit, even some of these knockoffs could still hold secrets. You're welcome to take a crack at, well, cracking it. Who knows? It could lead you to something truly valuable. Or at least more practical.
Hand over crafted cryptic hang on. Can I actually do anything with it, or is it just I have to just give it to him? I guess I just give it to him because it doesn't seem like I can do anything.
I always welcome. May I be of assistance? I can decipher this in moments if you'd allow me. I admit I'm a bit rusty.
Needs to work on his jokes, yeah.
It's all starting to come back to me. Genius never sleeps and never truly abandons the truly brilliant. What? No, of course I didn't read the contents. Who has time to read anymore? But I could help you read it if you want to.
Crafted cryptic vessel description with a Y. Sorry, no, this is decryption. I'm an idiot. I don't know why my brain put an S in there. Orders: strike the puppet hanging from the Alchemist Bridge on Elysian Boulevard. Okay. Interesting. We can do that. I wonder if you can actually target it. I hope you don't need to free aim it, because that might be hard to do. Alright, let's give Paul and Dina this thing.
Welcome to Hotel This is a supply box, officially approved by the city of Krat. I shall open it and add it to the hotel shop. Many thanks, good sir. Welcome to Hotel Krat. How may I?
You can buy a bright red apple. You can exhaust. Well, he has an inexhaustible source of hidden moonstone now. You can buy up to 2 urgent repair tools, 2 dark moon crescent, a dark moon moonstone of the covenant. I don't know why they said that like that. The special ones, and then a bright red apple. Looks like it's bursting with sweet, refreshing juice. A sweet apple is particularly precious in Krat these days. It's worth 1,000. I'm gonna buy this. I don't know what it does. And with my remaining 200, let me just buy a couple of these for the hell of it. Because I don't have a lot of throwable items right now. So is this a consumable, or is it it's a key item? That's good. So we'll need it for something. That's kind of what I was hoping for. Because I was just like, if we buy this, we might be able to give it to somebody. Who would want an apple? I don't know. Activate P organ. Alright, we should start putting points into Rising Dodge here, so that we can have that at least. Enhances weapon attack when durability is at maximum. Discharged. Enhance ambush stagger attack. Perfect guard destruction. Oh, that'd be good to have just for the breaking of weapons, because it does make enemies a fair bit weaker. Better pulsar recovery could be good. Lowers guard regain reduction. Attribute resistance. Lower legion consumption in a crisis when your HP is low. Reduce stamina consumption from dash. Lowers weapon durability consumption for ambush attacks. Lowers stamina consumption when discharged. Increase consumable effect duration. Special grindstone, increase effect duration. Lower ergo loss. Enhance fable catalyst effect. I kinda just want either more efficient healing or perfect. I kind of let's go with the perfect guard destruction, because it says damage to enemies, but I'm assuming it means their weapon. Increases destruction damage to enemies when a perfect guard is successful. It says destruction damage, so I'm assuming they mean whenever you do a perfect guard and you see like an enemy's weapon flash, it's because the weapon itself is losing durability. So the more you perfect guard, or if you do it enough times, their weapon will break, assuming that they're using a weapon that can break, or they even have a weapon to begin with. And then if that happens, they typically become a fair bit easier to deal with. So yeah, I think we'll go with that for now. I don't think we have any shape thingies, so I'm not going to worry about that right now. Alright, one last thing. Let's go to the bridge and see what that's all about. Elysian Boulevard. I guess it was at the entrance. I'm trying to remember, because it doesn't sound right, because that's where the... Yeah, it's where, like, the tram thingy is, but the bridge is further up, right? It's, like, right before the city hall. We could go here, because I think it's right after this house. If they're talking about the puppet that's, like, got the sign on it, I don't know. I'll have to look at the... I wonder if it'll let me view it again. I should be able to. It should be in my collectible, like, note thingies. Let's see, decrypted stuff. Strike the puppet hanging from the Alchemist Bridge on Elysian Boulevard. Yeah, so that's the bridge, I believe, the correct one. Did you have anything else to sell? I'm a little surprised he's still here, actually. Nothing that I really want. Buffered roll. So this puppet right here, and you can actually target it now. So it's either going to have loot on it, or it's going to... Okay. Letter with the refuge's address, Elysian Boulevard 22 1B. Love, Adelina, the key is enclosed. Okay, this will probably get us the next Trinity key. I want to do this now before we end. Question is, where is I feel like that's really early in the level. I think I maybe know where that is. Possibly. Unless they're showing me like some area over here, but I don't think so. Be nice if they gave me like a landmark here to make it a little easier to see. Like it shows me where there's like a ranged dude and like a white railing. That shouldn't be down here. And almost one-shot the dogs. It probably would have been better for me to go like further back. It might even be close to the very beginning or something, but I don't remember exactly. So I'm just going to kind of backtrack a little bit. Yeah, right over here. This is where they're pointing to. Owl Doctor's hunting apparel and quartz. I thought maybe we'd find another Trinity key, but I guess not. You probably have to, I don't know, answer another riddle or something. I mean, the quartz will let us unlock a thing, so we should definitely go do that really quick. Let me take a look at this outfit. Owl Doctor's hunting apparel. The hunting apparel of the Owl Doctor looks normal, yet there is something gruesome about it. I decided to give them repose when they were still human. This was his last vow before he lost his ego as a doctor. Interesting. Man, P got some skinny little legs. It's very noticeable with these pants. Not bad. Probably not really my favorite though. Okay, let's quickly go install that quartz and then that'll be the last of it today. And then, yeah, so tomorrow, I believe I'll be probably taking the day off tomorrow. I mean, I guess keep an eye out just in case things change, but I will probably be taking tomorrow off so I can do some work. And then Tuesday, I will probably try to stream again. Maybe more of this. Obviously I do want to do more Baldur's Gate, but I'm definitely feeling Lies of P right now, so I'll probably keep playing that at least here and there. As the bigger priority is what I'm trying to say. And then in like a week or something like that, the DLC for Resident Evil 4 comes out, so I might also have to divert and play that at some point too. Alright, right, not an attack type. I guess enhance pulse cell recovery for now. Let's just do that. Just make our healing slightly stronger. And now we have rising dodge, so if we get knocked onto the ground, we should be able to, you know, safety roll up more quickly, I guess. I don't know exactly how it's supposed to work, but that's the idea. Anywho, that's probably gonna do it for today. Oh wait, one last thing.
I know my way around.
Yeah, we can upgrade this. Let's go ahead and make our saber +5. Sick. Cool. All right. Yeah, the Separate Ways DLC is finally coming out, and they announced it like right before it releases, which is kind of what Capcom does a lot of the time, so I'm not that surprised, but it is like very soon, so. Anyways, yeah, that's gonna be it for today's stream, y'all. Sorry for it being a little bit on the shorter side, but yeah, I should be back Tuesday at the very least, possibly tomorrow, but I would say don't bet on that. I intend to take the day off to do work. And then I'm not sure about the rest of the week yet. We're going to have to kind of play that by ear a little bit because I don't know what other days yet are going to be better for me to work or stream. But I should know hopefully by Tuesday. But yeah, anywho, thanks again for hanging out with me today. I appreciate it very much. I hope y'all are enjoying Lies of P. I'm certainly enjoying playing it. But anyways, yeah. Take good care of yourselves. Have a great rest of your day / night, and I will see y'all on the next one. All right. Peace out, everybody. Bye-bye.